Isabelle with Custom Built, and today we're going job site to learn trade secrets from a few local contractors. I'm out here on an active job site, and we're gonna go inside the home and I'll show you what we do to protect the job sites while we're in construction. The first thing you'll notice is that we cover everything we can in plastics because there's a lot of dust and items that will get set places, and so we want to make sure that we're covering anything that is a finished product. The second thing you'll notice is that we cover all of our floors. I've got a beautiful tile that's below me, and so we actually have a fabric material that's covering it just to help with any boxes that are set on top, and then of course we put the plastic covering down as well and tape all of it. The initial setup that we have for floor coverings will not be the end setup on your project. And that's because we've got a lot of construction pieces going on. So as the project progresses, we may need to uncover parts, recover things that weren't covered initially to keep your job site protected through all stages of production. Now I'm going to show you how we protect any furniture. We cover it in plastic because it's really important to us to mitigate dust at all opportunities because there is lots of dust in remodeling. You are still going to get dust on your furniture, but covering it in plastic will reduce that tremendously. Behind me, I've got one of our plastic walls up. This is a great way to really separate two spaces in a job site. So if we're working on your home and we're only remodeling the kitchen, we will zip wall that off to ensure that the rest of your space doesn't have to have as much protection as it would if it's an open job site.
No one enjoys a messy space, so whenever you're working with a contractor, be sure to ask them how they plan to contain the work area and protect the rest of your home from unwanted dust and debris. Anytime we get to spend time with our own team on site, it's exciting. But so is our next stop, and we've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us.
So Dan, so excited to be up here and see this solar shingle that you just installed. It looks so good. Why would a homeowner choose this product?
This product is best for a homeowner that needs a new roof because really we need to tear off the whole roof to do it. Why it's better than maybe solar panels is because it is part of the roof and it's warranted with the roof. The other great thing, being a GAF solar product and a GAF shingle, they're actually warranted together. This roof is warranted for 50 years on the material, and then the solar is warranted for 25, and you're not going to get that in a solar panel.
So let's talk about the energy credits that you can get from that, because I think that's probably a big reason why people do it too.
Yeah.
How does that work, and how many years do you typically see before it makes sense?
The need for green energy continues to grow, and while government incentives will change frequently, the financial independence will always be a key benefit. Getting the chance to go up on a roof with Dan is always a blast, but there's more things to see.
So Stu, a lot of our designs these days call for traditional architectural elements, and that can be kind of tricky. So what products do you guys have here at Northville that can last a long time?
Well, Isabel, we have a lot of ultra-low maintenance products. They last when they're exposed to the weather, and they're used to create traditional elements. This is AZEK PVC here. This is a product that's unaffected by moisture or weather.
And it holds up really well over time, which I love. The only downside to this product is you can't paint it, right? As a dark color.
That's a good point, Isabel. This product does get affected by ultraviolet energy. This product does not, however. This is True Exterior by Westlake. This product is a combination of polymers and fly ash. Fly ash is a byproduct of coal burning furnaces that they really didn't have a good use for. Now we glue it back together and make a board. This product here comes in various profiles, comes in siding, comes in beadboard for ceiling applications, can be painted any color that you'd like, including black.
It's completely unaffected by the sun.
It is, absolutely. One of the newer products that we carry is fiberglass structural lumber. Owens Corning makes this product. Most composite lumbers cannot be used in a structural application like a floor joist or a header. This product has strength and comes in 7 different colors. We've got black here on display, now called obsidian. Here is white. Awesome for pergolas. It really is a product that has a wide-ranging application.
Visiting with Stu is never dull, and neither is our next stop.
I'm out here at Paul Davis Restoration in Mason, Michigan, and I'm excited to go inside, meet with Devin, and hear more about their expertise. So Devin, the process of a fire is pretty devastating, but I've been able to see some of your guys' before and afters, and behind us I think we have a live example, right?
Behind us is a fire that happened last week. We were able to take and try to save some sentimental items for the homeowner. And a lot of it was handcrafted by her father, so some of it is not touched yet. So we have some that still are smoke and sooty, and then we have one that is cleaned.
So talk to me about like the process of you guys cleaning these items. How do you go through it? Because I mean, these are all very unique, right? You have paper in one, wood, metal. Again, like you said, it's all handcrafted. How do you guys approach each object differently?
So we have a lot of brilliant and dedicated staff members who are a lot cleaner and more delicate than I am. So they use a very vigorous process and a lot of elbow grease. We have some special cleaners that we use and a lot of things that we have developed to clean some of this stuff.
So you guys really do have a different approach for each item then?
Yeah, and no item is the same. Every fire is different. Some are very sooty and some aren't at all. So some we're just battling smell, clean it, ozone it, and we have the smell out. And some we're gonna battle. This is a very sooty fire. I think we spent 2 days on this chest, and it'll be a lot more on the smaller items. The chest is bigger and it's easier to clean, where the smaller items have a lot of nook and crannies, so we'll be spending a lot more in depth on getting that done.
You guys are doing all of it. Like the homeowner doesn't have to think about it. They're already going through this traumatic event, right?
Right.
And now you guys take care of it and it's hands-free.
Yep, and 100%, and that's on everything too. You know, we're talking about contents here, but from A to Z, you know, we handle it. You have a local trusted company that has your stuff and has a very good track record on what we do and what we've done.
The work that Paul Davis Restoration is doing inside their headquarters in Mason, Michigan is incredible, and we'll definitely be back to see more. But for now, we have one more stop ahead of us.
I'm out on a job site today with Tom from Carpet Studio Flooring America and super excited to be out here. So Tom, what's going on in this house behind us?
Well, the house you have here in the background is going to get a brand new hardwood floor.
And we're doing install today, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so you've got your guys in there.
I've got 2 of my master installers here on this particular job. We're transforming this home. They had a hardwood floor before, and it was a darker tone flooring, and they've elected to go with a lighter tone now. The preparation is key to a great installation. These guys take pride in their work. It's craftsmanship, not just an installation. They take pride in what they do. They also want to take care of the homeowner's house. They're even taking the time to put felt pads on every piece of furnishings that's going to be on that wood floor. That's going to ensure that the customer is going to be able to move their furniture with ease along without damaging the floor. So what they call this is an engineered floor. So it's about a 1/2 inch thick engineered. It'll have some characteristics in here like knots and burrs in it. And again, you can see the variety of shading in the material as well. With the temperature changes, engineered flooring is one of the best floors you can choose for this particular application. Here they've removed the old wood flooring. They put down a 1/4 inch subfloor prior to this finished wood floor. And then they're doing a glue and nail installation. So they're using the staple guns and they're using a little bit of adhesive as well, just to ensure that we have the proper insulation and the floor is going to be secure for years to come.
At the intersection of quality products and skilled craftsmen comes a contractor who delivers a homeowner's vision. And if you end up with Tom and the team at Carpet Studio, you'll be in good hands.